welcome back to my vlog. Thank you again for joining me. Today I am doing a Trader Joe's haul and meal prep planning. It is pretty challenging for me to eat healthy, and I often turn to those more convenient and less healthy alternatives like In-N-Out or Taco Bell. Those are kind of my go-tos, and I want to break that habit. So I went to Trader Joe's and I figured out my meals. Let's get into it. I'm gonna kind of show you what I got and tell you what my plans are for them. So first off, I have lettuce and grape tomatoes, and I already have avocado, feta cheese, and my favorite salad dressing at home. So I'm gonna be doing a bit of salad prep with that for some of my lunches. I got Greek yogurt. I just get 0% fat. I mean, it's less calories, but mostly I like it because it's thicker. I do that with strawberries, blueberries, and I already have some Nature's Valley granola, which is really good on it. And I just basically make my own little breakfast parfait. Never heard of these or gotten them before. I got this one, tikka vegetable, and this one, which I don't really know how to pronounce. I plan to do with these, I have rice that I'm going to be making, and previously at Trader Joe's I had bought naan and I didn't use it, so I have it in my freezer. So I'm planning on packing that with some cooked rice and naan and doing that. I got these blueberry bars. So I love these. They're kind of like Fig Newtons, but instead of being filled with fig, these ones specifically are filled with blueberry. But I also really like some of the other brands, like multigrain. Their mixed berry one is really good. I've never had Trader Joe's. This one's not mixed berry, it's just blueberry. So I'm hoping that it's still just as good. Next, arugula, plentiful amounts. So with some of this, I do plan to add it to my salad that I'm making to just add more texture. Last bag of arugula, I am going to be making pesto with it. So I don't make a traditional pesto, I make a spinach basil pesto. So I already have spinach in the fridge, so I do spinach, basil, and I have a garden that I grow my own basil. So that's where I'm getting the basil. So we have spinach, basil. I use arugula instead of pine nuts. It still has a bit of a nutty taste. I'm just not a big fan of pine nuts. I'm just gonna be using this Spanish olive oil from Trader Joe's. I've never tried it before, but it looks really good. And then salt, pepper, garlic. Because we all need a snack. These are like pirate's booty. They're my best friend. I love them. So with this, tastes, I'd say it's the same amount of flavor, if not more, compared to pirate's booty. So get these. If you haven't tried it, you won't regret it. Next up, shishito peppers. So if you have never had shishito peppers, so they are peppers, but they are not spicy. I wouldn't consider them sweet, but they are not spicy at all. Like imagine like a bell pepper. Like a bell pepper is not spicy, it's just flavorful. Kind of along the same lines as those. Yeah, just drizzle some olive oil and just keep stirring these until they have char marks on all the sides, and then throw in some Worcestershire sauce, soy sauce, not to make it like a soup, but just to coat them. And you just salt to taste. Some people like to dip it in like a chili sauce. I prefer to dip it in even more soy sauce, but it's really good. If you haven't tried it, you should definitely try it. Just look up a recipe. It'll probably give you better directions than I tried. Okay, quick meal. I have also never tried these, but vegetable spring rolls. So there's only 5 in here, so it seemed like a small commitment in case I don't like it. So I thought I would give it a try. One spring roll is only 90 calories. Actually, that actually sounds like a lot. But I don't know how many calories a spring roll usually is, so maybe that's good. I don't know, Google it. But I'm excited about these. Hopefully they're really good. Public service announcement. Tempura cauliflower. Oh my gosh. It's the best thing since grilled cheese. It will change your life. So you just, yeah, you only cook it for 20-25 minutes in the oven, but I just put it in the toaster oven because it heats up faster so I don't have to wait as long. Because I feel like I always wait to eat until I'm really hungry. Anyways, buy these. You'll love them. Tempura cauliflower, change your life. Real quick, I am not vegetarian. I am not vegan, none of that. I'm just, a lot of foods I just prefer without meat. So I do love like chicken tacos, chicken enchiladas, pepperoni pizza, salami, all that good stuff. I just mostly eat vegetarian, I guess. So it's not a dietary restriction, just kind of preference. On the non-vegetarian side, other snacks, prosciutto. Theirs is really good. There we go. Theirs is really good and pretty cheap too. It's, I want to say it's $3.99 and yeah, nope, I don't know how many pieces. And then this, it's like basically a specialty lasagna, oh my gosh, salami. It's a specialty salami. And we do a lot of like cheese boards or charcuterie boards and have just a glass of wine at night. On that note, so 3 cheeses. So first one, wham, Gouda. Gouda's my favorite cheese. I love it. And it's like a soft Gouda, which I appreciate. Like some of them, you know, they're super hard. This one like, has some squish to it. Trader Joe's exclusive as far as I'm aware. Maybe not, but it's called Creamy Toscano Cheese. And basically it is soaked in Syrah, like red wine Syrah. This cheese is soaked in it. So obviously it pairs well with wine. How could it not? It's amazing. This is a first for me. So, actually I don't know the name. White Stilton cheese with cranberries, product of England. There was someone sampling it today. Oh my gosh, this cheese is life-changing. So I know I just said Gouda was my favorite, and I love that one soaked in Syrah, but whew, let me tell you, this guy coming for it. Coming for that first spot. Just look at it. And honestly, full disclosure, I actually really dislike cranberries. I don't know why cranberries didn't do anything wrong to me. I don't know. It's just never really cooperated with the taste buds. But then this, cranberries in it, and I could eat this just alone, just the entire thing. Like that could be my dinner. Also on the topic of charcuterie boards. Is that upside down? No, sorry. Okay, so basically there's like little pieces of crisp bread and you could put spreads on them. And here's like a little like bruschetta spread. I've had these before. These are really good with like cheese, or like usually we'll spread like a jam on it, or a cheese and jam if I'm getting a little creative, a little wild, but I've never had this spread before. It says an Italian tomato topping with fresh garlic and fresh basil. Like, does it get more delicious than that? Next, these are just some microwave dinners. So, actually, chana marsala, says it on the back too, and butter chicken. So butter chicken is my favorite type of Indian food. So I'm really excited for this. And yes, clearly, I am really craving Indian food. I have never had this, but my favorite mac and cheese is Annie's mac and cheese, the purple box, the white cheddar if you're not familiar. So I just found this. I was looking for it at Trader Joe's, but of course Trader Joe's mostly only carries their own things. And so I was a little disappointed, but then I found these. So I know, a little ambitious. I got 3 boxes, so I really hope I like it. But I'm excited. I think it's gonna be good because like I said, Trader Joe's can't do wrong. I couldn't find tater tots and I've really been craving just potatoes for breakfast. So these are hash browns or hash brown patties. Because usually for breakfast, I'll do like eggs. Like sometimes I'll do like scrambles with some onion, red bell pepper, orange bell pepper, or yellow, whatever I have. and I like to have a little side of potato or something, you know? And I was going for the tater tots, but they couldn't find it. But next best thing, at least, is breakfast potatoes. Next, I got some quinoa. I like to make a quinoa pilaf. So I heat up some olive oil, and then I put about 2 to 3 garlic cloves, a small jar of sun-dried tomatoes, and I saute those until it starts smelling good and stuff, it starts becoming fragrant. And then I add in small, just like cut up pieces of broccoli until they start to soften. Still a bit of a crunch, but start to soften. And then I add in spinach, saute that all up in there. And then once I have that combo, I'll add in some onion powder, salt and pepper, and then we'll add in the cooked quinoa once it's done. And I don't cook the quinoa in there because it just becomes too strong of a flavor. It's extremely flavorful as is with the quinoa cooked separately. And I just cook my quinoa with water. I don't cook it with chicken broth or anything. It's less calories, but also it just tends to take away from and just makes it too rich. So I just, cook it with water, and then I combine everything when it's done, and it is so good. It is like a staple in this household. So that is my plan for the quinoa. Ooh. All right, so this is just plain tomato sauce, and I have 2 things of their enchilada sauce. So this week, I'm also planning on making chicken enchiladas. So I already have the tortillas. I'm gonna get the chicken when I'm ready to actually make it because I want it to be fresh. And I need to look up a recipe because I don't know what else I need. But I wanted to get their enchilada sauce because I like it. So Trader Joe's legit has some of the best hot sauces. So I'm not big on hot sauce, but my husband and my entire family and his family are. And every time I get these, it is always a hit. We have an entire section of our cabinet dedicated to hot sauce, and we always have around a dozen different types of hot sauces on hand at one time, plus whatever's in the fridge. Like, this household powers through hot sauce. Like it's going out of style. And they just, boom, buy them, 2 days later, they're gone. I probably should have bought more. And last, but certainly not least, whipped cream. All right, guys, that is it. That is all I have for you. And I hope that you have gotten some ideas out of this and maybe learned about some new products that you didn't know existed. Please let me know if there are any other Trader Joe's products that you know about that are amazing and you think that I should try, or some of the other viewers should try. So please comment below, let me know, let everyone else know, so that we can all experience the wonderful deliciousness of Trader Joe's. Okay, thank you so much. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and I will see you next time.